Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka a Day. Today we'll cover two shlokas, 37 and 38 of chapter 1. Yadyapyetena pasyanti
यद्यप्येतेन पश्यन्ति
lobhopahata chetasaha
लोभोपहत चेतसः
kulakshaya kritam dosham
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषम्
mitradrohe cha patakam
मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्
katham nagneyamasmabhihi
कथं न ज्ञेयम् अस्माभिः
पापादस्मान्निवर्तितुम्
पापादस्मान्निवर्तितुम्
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषम्
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषम्
प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन
प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन
Word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Shri Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Yadi,
यदि
if,
if
api,
अपि
even,
even
ete,
एते
te,
they
na,
न
do not,
do not
pashyanti,
पश्यन्ति
see,
see
lobha,
लोभ
by greed,
by greed
upahata,
उपहत
overpowered,
overpowered
chetasaha,
चेतसः
their hearts,
their hearts
kulakshaya,
kulakshaya
in killing the family,
in killing the family
kritam,
kritam
done,
done
dosham,
dosham
fault,
fault
mitradrohe,
mitra drohe
in quarreling with friends,
in quarreling with friends
cha,
cha
also,
also
patakam,
patakam
sinful reactions,
sinful reactions
katham,
katham
why,
why
na,
na
should not,
should not
jneyam,
jneyam
be known,
be known
asmabhihi,
asmabihi
by us,
by us
papat,
papat
from sins,
from sins
asmat,
asmat
these,
these
nivartitum,
nivartitum
to seize,
to seize
kulakshaya,
kulakshaya
in the destruction of a dynasty,
in the destruction of a dynasty
kritam,
kritam
done,
done
dosham,
dosham
crime,
crime
prapashyadbhihi,
prapashyat bihi
by those who can see,
by those who can see
Janardana,
Janardana
O Krishna.
O Krishna
Translation, O Janardana,
O Janardana
although these men,
although these men
their hearts overtaken by greed,
their hearts overtaken by greed
see no fault in killing one's family
see no fault in killing one's family
or quarreling with friends,
or quarreling with friends,
why should we,
why should we,
who can see the crime
who can see the crime
in destroying a family,
in destroying a family,
engage in these acts of sin?
engage in these acts of sin?
Prabhupada writes a very short purport to this particular shloka. It's Arjuna who's continuing to speak to Krishna, posing multiple questions to him with the hope that Krishna is going to agree with him. A Kshatriya is not supposed to refuse to battle or gamble when he is so invited by some rival party. So many will ask, why did Yudhishthir have to gamble? Well, he need not have gambled. But at the same time, he had the opportunity to ask Lord Krishna for help. After all, Lord Krishna was part of their family. All he had to do was ask Krishna to come, but he did not. So for a Kshatriya, if they are challenged to a battle, they have to accept it. Similarly, if they are challenged to a gambling match, they have to accept it. Under such an obligation, Arjuna could not refuse to fight because he had been challenged by the party of Duryodhana. In this connection, Arjuna considered that the other party might be blind to the effects of such a challenge. Arjuna, however, could see the evil consequences and could not accept the challenge. Obligation is actually binding when the effect is good. But when the effect is otherwise, then no one can be bound. It's a very important statement that Prabhupada is writing here. When it comes to your duty and responsibility, because your duty is an obligation, right? You cannot avoid your duty and responsibility. So Prabhupada is saying, you are only bound to your duty and responsibility when the duty and responsibility results in good for others. If the effect is otherwise, then you are not bound to your duty and responsibility. So, considering all these pros and cons, Arjuna decided not to fight. Because in this case, his duty and responsibility would compel him to kill his own family. So nobody is obligated to do anything that can cause harm to others. That is the whole point of this particular thought process of Arjuna. Let's see what His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu says. How Arjuna's vision evolves in the Gita. See can refer literally to a physical perception and non-literally to a mental conception. Literally, we might say on spotting someone in a crowd, I see you now. Non-literally, we might say during a deep conversation, I see your point. So when you agree with somebody, you're not literally saying, I see exactly what you're saying. Here, the word I see means I understand. The theme of seeing runs throughout the Bhagavad Gita in both Arjuna's words and Krishna's words. It is prominent in both the chapters where Arjuna speaks the most. Where does Arjuna speak the most? The first chapter and the 11th chapter. In the Gita's first chapter, Arjuna uses it in a literal sense when he wants to see his opponents. Remember, he asks Krishna, take my chariot to the middle of the battlefield. I want to see who has come here to fight me, to please the evil son of Dhritarashtra. Nirikshe, and in 23rd shloka, Avekshe. Interestingly, he also uses words related to seeing non-literally to refer to envisioning the consequences of fighting. So one is you literally see with your eyes. The other is you understand through the eyes of knowledge. Conveying his far-sightedness, he states, even if the Kauravas are blinded by greed and can't see the consequences of fighting, we can see prapashyadbhihi. Therefore, we should refrain from fighting. So essentially, Arjuna is asking, can't you see what I'm seeing? Can't you see that we're not supposed to kill our own family? Don't you recognize that, Krishna? What about Arjuna's use of the word see in the 11th chapter? The entire 11th chapter centers on Arjuna's desire to see the universal form. In the third shloka, Drashtum Darshayat Manam, and Krishna fulfills his desire by providing him with divine eyes, Divyam Chakshuhu. In fact, the theme of seeing is so ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means so common in the 11th chapter that it is included in the chapter name itself, Vishwarupa Darshan. So darshan means seeing. So seeing itself is included in the title of the chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. Though Arjuna claims to be far-sighted, he is not far-sighted enough. One test of clear vision is confident action. If we see things properly, we know what to do and go about doing it enthusiastically. Isn't this the truth? Anytime we are in a difficult situation, but we can see clearly what is the right thing to do, you're very enthusiastic about moving forward. It's when your vision is disturbed that you don't know what decision to take. Despite his overtures about being far-sighted, Arjuna ends up confused, even paralyzed. Fortunately, he has Krishna by his side. Krishna blesses him with the Gita's message, thereby protecting what is working in Arjuna's vision and providing what is lacking. So there are certain statements that Arjuna may have made that Krishna agrees with. And similarly, there may be certain statements that Arjuna makes that Krishna disagrees with. So if Krishna disagrees with Arjuna's point of view, as he's about to get ready to do from chapter 2 onwards, then Krishna takes the responsibility to remove that ignorance from Arjuna's consciousness. He protects Arjuna's capacity to consider the long-term consequences of his actions, and he provides Arjuna a comprehensive worldview that can help him see those consequences more holistically. Thus, Krishna honors his promise given in the Gita itself, and he equips Arjuna with the vision necessary for doing his duty. So in the end, Krishna says, whatever you wanted to know, I have told you. Now you have to contemplate on what I have said, make a decision, and move forward with the next step of actions. Seeing literally with our eyes is a preliminary form of seeing. Seeing non-literally includes seeing future ramifications with our intelligence and seeing higher aspects of reality by divine grace. So there are multiple types of seeing. One is seeing literally, and one is seeing far into the future as to what the consequences of your decisions and actions may be. And that is what Arjuna is imploring Krishna to understand here. He is worried about the future. And he anticipates that Krishna would be equally worried about what the outcome is going to be. But that doesn't turn out to be the case, as we will discover in the next chapter.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.